Suppose while working in the project, you come across a scenario wherein you have to fetch the details from the header. Like in this case, there is a purchase order header and the purchase order line information in the lines table. Suppose if you want to fetch the details from this master details tables and show in the response, that is in the JSON payload as a single message using the ORDS REST API, then we will see how to achieve the same in this class. Before I go ahead and show you how to achieve this with the help of ORDS API, how to create the template and the handler, let me walk you through the data available in my database. So in the header table, we are having one header information over here, which is having its own purchase order number and the header ID. And it is linked to their respective line items over here using the PO header ID. There are 3 items as of now, and they are having its own quantity values over here, 5, 10, and 8. We have to create one get HTTP method kind of ORDS API, which it can return the purchase order details in the response. That is, at the beginning of this object, I'm having the header information, and then we are having a lines array, and there I'm showing the details of all the line items. So in order to achieve this, what we can do is we have to create one ORDS REST API, that is this template get data. Let me just click on edit. So this is a simple PLSQL block. What I have done is I have created one standalone procedure where the logic will be written. So it is not hard and fast rule that you have to create a standalone procedure always. You can write entire PLSQL logic within this template as well. So this is the very simple procedure I have created wherein it will accept the purchase order number. So every master child details are having one unique identifier. In our case, it is the purchase order number. So that I'm passing it over here. So what we are doing is I am storing the data in this PO data, and I am getting the information from the header table. It is those details. And then I am also getting the details from the lines table. So if you see over here, the name over here is the lines that is coming from this value, what we put over here. So lines. So I'm joining the header and the lines based on the PO number what I'm having. So it will be stored in this PO data, and the same I am selecting whatever we get with the help of each clause that is in the PO data that I am returning back to the user. So in our case, we have to catch this clause kind of response what it returns from the procedure. So for that purpose, I have created a local variable, and that's it. We are just returning to as a JSON, that is by converting it to the JSON object T. So this is a very simple ORDS API I have created, just a basic SQL query it is using with just the select star from some tables, and then there is a join. So you can make use of Oracle's plus syntax as well in order to put the joins on the table. So like this, we can create a ORDS REST API in order to get the master child detail. For demonstration purpose, we have considered purchase order header and line information. Suppose if you are wondering what is the reverse case, suppose I am passing the header and the child information like this, and I want to insert into the table, then this concept we have covered in our earlier class, that is the previous class, wherein in the request we were passing the header information over here and the line information like this, and it was inserting the data into our staging tables, that is the header and the lines. So if you want to know how to do the same, please check out our previous class as well.